Hello there, and welcome to the Sif Takers League coverage live on our Twitch stream. So we have got a Martin and Yanis who are going to play for us. So we're going to jump on the table, say hello to the guys, and let them get going. And then hopefully I've got Ben to help with some commentary. So 2 seconds, and need to turn that off.
I think that's right.
Yeah, right, guys. So we're now live on Twitch. It is a parental advisory channel, so don't worry if any swear words come out. So yeah, welcome Yanis, welcome Martin. So this is your first season 2 game.
Yes.
Fantastic. What we're going to do, you guys can basically just crack on, set up time, dials, timers, all that sort of stuff. If you just want to tab the table when you're ready to play, then I'll just tab back and then you can start your time and I'll start the stream overlay. And that should work.
Okay.
Right, I'll leave you to it. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, thank you.
So I assume you're going to give me initiative.
You there, Ben?
Hello? Yeah.
We're live on Twitch now.
Okay. I'll
So
talk to you about things later.
No worries, man. So I've done a quick introduction. So we've got Yanis versus Martin in the first season 2 game. Which league this is? Is this Mandalore?
I'm not sure.
I'd have to check.
I didn't sort the game out.
That's cool. So we got YV666 here.
Yep. I was having a look before. I like to see that on the table.
Do you want to go through the list and I'll just get a Facebook post done?
Yeah, so we've got Bosk, who has Forlom, Zuckus, and Greedo, so a little party bus going on. And we've got Talbane Cobra with Predator, Contraband Cybernetics, and Afterburners. And then we've got Fenrau and Fearless. So nice little list there. You don't see much Talbane Cobra, even though I suppose it feels like he should be good.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think because I played Yanis in season 1 and I think he had a very similar list. And I'm pretty sure he had Talonbane. And I think Talonbane can be very hit and miss.
Has everybody dropped out, or is it just me?
I think it's just you. I'm still on the table.
Oh, great.
So Martin's got a very similar list to what I've been running recently, which is Ray and 2 A-Wings, although he's gone for Lulo with Prockets. Whereas I've not. I've been using ZZ and Tally.
I'll be right back, mate.
Yeah, no worries. That's a good start, isn't it? There's nothing like some technical problems. So, if you are watching us live, please just let me know if the sound's coming through, okay, whilst I get a Facebook post done. That's always appreciated. Fantastic. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, it was an interesting game 1. We saw some Nantex take on the First Order, and they did pretty well. Be interesting to watch that game back and try and work out if the Nantex's green dice were a little bit hot, but I think it was well played. Looks like they're just about ready. Looks like Fenn's going down. I think... Looks like Yanis has got first player, so we'll update that on the overlay. I'm good when they are. what we'll do is I'll go through a bit more of the list discussion in a second once they get going. I'm just going to make sure people know that the game is live on Facebook. If you haven't done already, please follow our Twitch channel. It will give you a go live notification when we go live with our various streams. I'm certainly going to be back on Friday with some more Fallen Order for those who've been following that. This will be my sort of third episode of that. I'm going to knock the difficulty down a bit because it's not about combat for me. I want to do it about storyline and everything. So, yes, we'll carry on the adventures there. Just going to... Okay, looks like they're sorting out their dials still. Yeah, it's a bit of a warm day up in Manchester, so I'm feeling a little bit sweaty. I think it's been fairly hot over the UK at the moment. Resistance versus Scum.
Hello.
Yeah, Ben.
Hello, Timbo Slice. I'm back now.
Cool. So yeah, we're just waiting for the guys. It looks like they're just about set now. Waiting for them to see if they're going to tab the table.
Just before we start, is my microphone a bit louder now?
Yeah, that's better, yeah.
Okay. Right.
Cool, looks like they're good.
Who's first player?
Looks like Yanis's.
Okay.
Cool. So the timer has started. What pilot skills have they got that clash? Because what's Martin got? He's got all fives, hasn't he? So Fen will move after. Bosk is a 4. Yeah. Isn't Talonbane a 4 as well?
Talonbane's a 5.
Oh, he is a 5. Okay, so it does matter. I wasn't sure.
So it looks like Martin's got he's moving second.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Yanis was first player.
Right. I can't wait to see Big Boy Boss get involved.
Yeah, and he's got Greedo as well, but he's going to be shooting last, isn't he?
Yeah, but he still gets to do the Greedo.
Yeah.
So it's not the end of the world. He's got is it Zuckuss? This is a defensive reroll one. Can't remember. No. Fallen.
So you're on the table, aren't you? You can probably...
Yeah, I'm looking, mate. No, they're all attacking ones. I thought one of them was a defense one that stopped them spending their tokens on attacks. But it was wrong. It's all against defender things. I'm kind of hoping the party bus does well, because I started playing after the party bus had had its day, really.
Let's just see if this comes up on the overlay. Okay, so I'll just move over slightly and then we can use the wonders of the Alt button. So yeah, Fallen, while you perform an attack after rolling dice, you may name a type of green token. If you do, gain 2 ion tokens, and during the attack, the defender can't spend these tokens of the name type. So we're expecting to see quite a lot of focus tokens coming off those A-wings. So that will be quite good. Obviously, rolling 3 green dice, not being able to spend focus will be quite powerful. And he'll certainly be able to do that a couple of times before he has to worry about being ioned.
Bosk quite likes being ioned anyway, because he struggles to go slow, doesn't he, I think?
Yeah.
If I remember his dial rightly.
Well, that's it, because it's a blue 1 forward, isn't it? And he can focus,
yeah.
So that's not terrible. Yeah, so Zuckuss is forcing Martin to reroll one of his defense dice, and we'll gain a stress token.
Yeah,
but again,
get that Italy lock.
Yeah, that's it. Large base ship, isn't it? And it's just getting that diagonal to really stretch the range.
Yeah,
and then
it doesn't turn around very well, does it? I think that's the usual problem with Bosk.
No, absolutely, but then it has got the 180-degree fire arc, which will make it quite forgiving.
I mean, Actor's been doing quite well with it, hasn't he? Bobber and Bosk.
Yeah. I mean, this is it's a ship I've been considering.
I don't think I've ever used one, and I own 3.
Well, this is it. I now own 3 thanks to a few bring and buy sales we had at Element Games following the release of second edition, and picked up a lot of ships very cheaply.
Like your space cows.
Yeah. No, I did pick up 1 or 2, didn't I? But
Unhealthy obsession.
well, what can I say? It's a lovely ship, the Lambda. So it looks like we got a bit of skirting going around. So Ray's going to come in, and that could be quite interesting if Ray goes front on.
It's quite a light Ray, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I've been running it with stealth device, just so I can definitely get that, that green dice I can spend for a target lock, because that could be a real scary proposition for Fen if he takes a shot at Ray. Ray will roll a defense dice and may just spend it to acquire a target lock.
I think I would prefer the space couch as one of the third ships, if I'm honest.
How do you mean?
Covanel, I think it's with.
Yeah, so he's got cool.
With Leia, you just seem to get a lot more out of it than the 2 E-wings.
Yeah.
Personally. I know you've been running a similar list, haven't you?
Yeah, Corsella's been great. Just being able to dive through that debris field and just clear all your stress. It's caught so many people out, and like you can like sort of sloop through it as well, and yeah.
I didn't realise that you could move through it and clear your stress. I'd never clicked at that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll very shamelessly say that I got it from the Gold Squadron stream of one of the Space Jam events. Oh, look, we got our first shot, range 3 speculative from Fen.
This is where A-wings take damage usually.
Well,
maybe not there.
I mean, stranger things have happened, having been an A-wing player myself. And it's usually where Fen dies, isn't it? Range 2 and 3.
Yeah. My Fen just dies wherever he is, because I'm rubbish with Fen.
Just been asked what sub-league this is, so I will go and check. I think it was Mandalore, but I can't quite remember.
I think that's all the shooting this turn. So I'm assuming that Ray's going to try and turn in here and maybe catch Fen.
Oh yeah, definitely. I could imagine like just a bank in.
Yeah, just a slow bank.
Yeah, it doesn't have to go particularly quick because her ability works, range 1, 2, 3, and Fen really wants to be at range 1. So you probably don't want to go too quick. Or you go quick and maybe Fen bumps, but then, Bosk and, Talonbane will be there as well.
Okay. I was just reading Concordia. And seeing if it triggered on Ray, but it does. So the problem is Bosk is behind Fen. I think he's just going to bump into the back of Fen this turn to slow him down a bit.
Could do, yeah. Depends if he wants an action or not, I guess, because he could quite easily do like a 2 or 3 bank probably over the top of Fen.
Yeah.
But you might just get a bit jumbled up though. Like, it might be in the way of Talonbane and Fen then.
Yeah.
And Fen definitely wants to be able to do actions.
Definitely. We're definitely heading for an engagement now of a bit more interesting than some pot shots. Have you seen on the new update to Tabletop Simulator that your cards now come pre-shuffled?
Oh no, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I thought that was quite cool. So as long as use the ones that are in like the card holder area, they're ready shuffled, ready to go now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that was a spicy move. I didn't think that'd fit. Seeing how close that is.
What's that? The Talonbane? Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, if you zoom in.
2 secs.
That'd never fit in real life.
Yeah, so this is Mandalore, which is basically the second division.
Cool.
Let's have a see. Wow.
It's close, isn't it?
Wow, that is, yes. I think I just squeaked in. Okay,
Could
so...
see it. A judge being called in real life for that.
Okay, so Lulo's come in here. So Prockets is just the focus token, isn't it, to be able to use it?
Yeah. Is that Lulu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd be
Has he got
interested...
Prockets? I don't think he's got Prockets.
Oh
on
no,
Lulu,
sorry, ZZ's
I thought it was
green.
ZZ. It's only because I remember Martin talking about it earlier on this week, about how it's good on ZZ, because you can focus up, and if someone shoots, you take another focus and then use the optics as well.
So the consideration Martin's got here is he could shoot Talonbane as well, but Talonbane's going to get 2 extra green dice for the range 3. So possibly a wasted shot, and maybe it's better to try and pump damage into Bosk here.
Oh, he's trying for the lock, isn't he?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I mean, I'd be half tempted. Personally, I would have just focused.
I think so, because, I would wait and see what Fen does. Because if Fen just... Sorry, go on.
No, you're talking, mate.
I was just saying, if Fen comes over the top in front and shoots Ray, then you just take all the damage that Fen chucks in at Ray, spend a green dice to... Well, or even spend Finn's green dice to then take a target lock and chuck 5 dice at Fen. And, alright, Fen can dodge that. Equally, he could just vaporise.
I was pretty much going to say the same.
So yeah, he has target locked Fen, but it could be a wasted opportunity because, well, we'll see. I know it actually is. I would have thought it is a wasted opportunity to do it on Fen because unless you're going to use Ray's ability on Finn to turn his blank into an evade.
Yeah, I quite like having the focus as well because then you've got the option to change your eyeballs, and also if you have like one blank, you can just spend a force. So you're not that bothered.
Now,
because Ray does tend to eat through a force quite quickly.
Oh yeah, and the trap might be here is if he decides to boost ZZ in, Bosk might have a range 1 shot himself with Zuckuss and Forlom.
Well, he would be getting the Prockets then, I think.
Well, he'll get the Prockets. I mean, Forlom could take an awful lot of damage if Ray was to shoot him as well.
No, he's not bothering.
Yeah.
Is Prockets bullseye only these days?
I can't remember. I know one is... Oh, hello, Phil.
It is.
Oh.
It is, but was that 5 straight?
Yeah.
I half expected that. I wish I'd said it now.
Yeah, and that's where that boost is going to be even more painful, because imagine if he'd boosted, blocked Fen, and then Ray could have then shot a tokenless Fen.
Because I remember you telling me how much A-Wings hate lots of dice.
Oh, yeah. This is it. It's like, A-Wings fear 4 red dice, and Fen's going to chuck 5 at him with Fearless as well.
I wouldn't be surprised as well if Bosk also shoots that A-Wing, because he's already got the lock there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This is it, and well, certainly if that A-Wing's left on one hull or shieldless, I think Bosk will have the shot. The only issue might be is that ZZ might be double tokened. What are you doing?
What happened there? What am I doing?
Yeah, I can hear someone clicking around.
Oh, it's the cat's eating.
Okay. There we go. So Fem range 1. So
Fearless.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
But this is where,
I see him, he's lost a shield at least.
Wow, okay.
What's that? 2 shields and a crit, is it?
Yeah.
Could die here.
What is it?
Is it fuel leak?
Disable power regulator, so going to be island in a second.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to matter too much.
Well, this is it. You probably go for the kill there, don't you? Or try and go for the kill.
Yeah. See, I guess with Martin now should take the evade. Has he not done it with ZZ? Or has he got the second focus? Oh, I don't think he's done ZZ's ability.
Well, he certainly... Because he didn't spend the focus there.
No, but he should have taken another action with her ability, shouldn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose he could do it after attack, because he's going to potentially get to attack unless Talonbane shoots him as well. Shoots ZZ as well.
I just remembered.
Yeah.
Surprised he took another focus. Can you hear my cat?
Oh, no, yeah, okay, so ZZ's just out of range. So it's going to be a range 3 shot.
I'd have taken the evade there to try and guarantee it to stay alive.
But this is it, because Boss can declare focus tokens and shut down both those focus tokens.
Exactly.
Well, actually, now I suppose you probably don't need both, do you?
No.
Unless you're going to advance optics and then spend the focus.
I think you can just... It just says a name a type, doesn't it?
What did that do?
Full,
Okay, so he only got a crit and he dodged that.
Yeah. So full, you don't have to say which one, you just have to name a type. So because he's got 2 focuses, if he just says you can't spend focuses, it doesn't matter how many you've got.
No, but what I'm thinking is that's when the A-Wing defends, it can only spend 1 focus token anyway.
Yeah.
So actually it doesn't matter.
But if he had an evade...
Yeah, no, absolutely. Then you'd have best of both. So I'm not quite sure who's being shot here.
Ray is shooting Fen, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Just spent the target lock.
Spend
a force.
Yeah.
Obviously that's not range 1 either, which... Oh, Fen. That's what Fen does.
Yep, so that's half points on Fen there.
Gee, see, Fen just makes me sad.
Oh, 3 went through, didn't it?
Yeah.
And this is probably ZZ, same target, hit crit, advance optics for hit crit. Now, Fen has got a couple of passive abilities here. Oh, but that's not going to save him. He is not heroic.
I mean, Fen, why do you do this to people? He just gets people's hopes up.
Wow, yeah. So what's that? So we got hull breach has come out, so I think Fen's hull is definitely breached.
Oh, man. That's so unlucky.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's, you'd hope that Fen can survive a range 1 shot there, but...
Apparently Fen wants to be at range 1.
Yeah.
It's why I think I prefer outmaneuver.
Yeah.
So rather than trying to get the range 1 in arc, just because if he'd have dodged arc, then he could have probably dodged ZZ's arc. I'm just going to feed the cat to shut it up. I'll be back in a minute.
What have we got here? Of course, it's Lulo, isn't it? I was trying to work out why he's rolling 3 red dice there. So it looks like we lost a shield lost on Talonbane. Now, I think Martin will be very happy so far with this turn, but we'll see what Boss could do. Boss could finish off. Sorry. Talonbane lost a shield there.
Okay.
Range 2 shot from Lulo. And Yanis is now weighing up the options of a range 2 shot into ZZ with a focus token, or possibly a range 1 shot into Lulo.
Try and kill ZZ, don't you? He's a bigger threat with prockets.
I think so. I think you take a gun off the table, although it is ioned. But I guess if it drifts in, because you could just block it with Boss quite easily here.
Yeah. I just think it's easy pickings.
Yeah, Boss has got a target lock.
His focus.
Yeah, and Boss has got a target lock as well, so you spend the lock.
Yeah. I'm assuming he's named a focus.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
And if that crit goes through, he could turn it into 2 hits anyway. Not he needs to, but...
And he's using Greedo.
Oh, heroic! Is he going to heroic? Come on. So,
Dead.
yeah, dead anyway, isn't it? I imagine he would have declared focus.
He has done. And then he's added the other hit with Bosk's ability.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he took the crit through or what he did. Anyway, doesn't matter.
He swapped the second one for another hit.
Yeah, it's fine. And, ZZ's dead, whatever.
Yeah. But also, Bosk needs to take 2 ion tokens over there.
Yeah, they're there now. Now,
That's okay.
it'd be interesting to see if Bosk does a red stop here. I don't know if he can afford to, because it probably blocks Talonbane.
I could say that's what I was thinking. I suppose you could hard turn him. Maybe.
No, the problem is, though, I think Ray's going to sloop here. So do you try and block the sloop, or... I mean, Ray could even 4k. Is it 4k? No, she hasn't got 4k. 4 straights red.
She can sloop either way.
Yeah.
I'm quite unsure of Bosk's style, so I'm finding it hard to guess. I know it's got hard twos, but aren't they red? Or white, maybe?
2 seconds, I can bring up...
The thing is, he's got to be careful where he leaves Bosk pointing in case he decides to fall on next turn, because he will be ioned.
Yeah, so a YV666 has got a red stop, it's got blue 1 forward and 1 banks, blue 2 forward, white 2 banks, red hard 2, blue 3 forward, and then the 3 bank, 3 hard, a white, and it can go white 4 forward as well.
I mean, you may as well just stop him.
I think you stop, because if Ray does sloop, you're still going to be able to shoot her, because, the 180 fire arc there.
I suppose you could hard 2 towards the board edge, and then move Talbane up with maybe like a 1 bank or something.
But if you hard 2 towards the board edge, you can't use, is it fall on? Yeah, because then you'll end up ironing yourself off the board.
Mm. I don't know.
I think you either... I think
it depends what Martin thinks Bosk's doing, because he could also sloop to where Bosk is now.
Yeah.
If he doesn't expect him to be there. Or even just disengage with Ray and come back around. I mean, Ray's not in a bad spot, is she? Full health.
Okay, so Bosk has come forwards.
Oh, he fit.
Yeah, not bumped. And
Reinforce
reinforce.
Ray.
Yeah.
Problem is, though, now, is Bosk's probably disengaging this turn. Next turn, sorry. Because he's just going to have to turn around, isn't he?
Oh, no, definitely. This is the issue. This is where you maybe taking the red stop would have just bought him an extra turn. But perhaps it looks like Martin may have expected the red stop, and so it's just bumped.
He's going to do focus rotate there.
But you see, Talonbane's going to shoot first here, shoot Ray, then Ray can then spend one of the green dice to hit the target lock, and then
exactly,
Ray then shoots back, and this is where Ray's really good.
I really enjoyed this Ray, if I'm honest. I'm not sure how good it is against like some of the meta monsters, like the droid swarms and things like that.
I don't think Yanis has got a choice here, but it almost seems like a trap to shoot Ray. But I think he's on the back foot, having lost Fen. Oh.
I mean, Martin's going to get the target lock here, isn't he?
And this is it. And not just that, it hasn't taken no damage in return.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Smile, Talonbane. So probably range 2 shot. I think both... Okay, well, of course we've got the rear range 2 shot from Lulo first.
You don't see a lot of Lulu anymore, do you? After they upped his points. Or her points, I'm not sure which.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it as well. And for me, it's the going down to the 2 green dice for me. Advanced optics.
3 hits there.
Yeah. So just 2 green dice. So we definitely got a damage card going through. And it's like...
Oh, man.
What's he taking? 1 damage card? 2 damage cards.
Yeah.
So Talonbane on 3 hull left.
Quite the uphill struggle now, isn't he?
Well, this is it, and this is where Finn adds a blank, and then we spend that target lock we got from the Rose ability.
I'm going to spend a blank again, get the target lock back. So, he spent Ray.
So he spent Ray to turn the blank to a hit, and then spent a force to turn the eyeball to a hit.
Yeah.
And then, wow.
It's had dead.
Yeah.
That's dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I don't think the party bus can carry the rest of the game.
No, it's going to be very tough because I think the A-Wing and Ray are far too manoeuvrable for the party bus.
Yeah.
Because now Martin can afford to fly off and take the time to sort of regenerate both force here.
I don't think I'd even bother. I think I'd just sloop round and start shooting at it.
Yeah, no, possibly.
Get behind it. It can't really stop you. Although it has got contraband on it, hasn't it? Greedo. It was one of the others had contraband.
Yeah, I mean, this is as well as like if my Ray runs contraband and cybernetics.
So Martin forgot to regen his force, I think.
It's fine. I mean, if he remembers, he remembers. I mean, I think he's in a pretty strong position here.
Yeah. So, I mean, Bosca's gonna maybe hard to.
Be interesting to see what they're chatting about because they might just be possibly. Wouldn't say conceding, but I know he is. I just the way that he was like sort of talking. I wondered if they were possibly discussing the options there, but.
Oh, I can't see what they're doing. I have to shut Discord down.
No, so we're in a separate one anyway, so I don't know. Don't know what they're saying. Yeah, perhaps when I've sort of played around with it a bit more, perhaps I've Discord in a my Bluetooth headphones or whatever, and I can just like listen in occasionally, but I can't sit in their channel and talk to you.
No, that's fine.
Well, no, but I mean, technically you could if we were on Skype, and I'm just sort of thinking about how we could improve this going forward. So then you can listen in, but then mute it occasionally, and because the problem is if I listen in, it goes through on the Twitch stream.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. I mean, I'm actually using my phone now to chat to you because my laptop decided that it doesn't recognise I've got a microphone.
Oh, so there was the sloop and the boost using Ray's Falcon title, which allows, if you've got 2 or fewer stress, to be able to sloop and boost. So, so go on.
Even if this shot doesn't do a lot of damage, he's going to get the lock.
Well, this is it, and it's 4 red dice out of hand, and then adding the blank. So yeah,
you could tell Martin's moving really quick. He's dead giddy.
I think I would be, to be honest, if I was at this point as well.
I know how Martin gets.
Okay. So he's only got 1 force. So yeah, spend the blank, gain a target lock, and it's whether or not he spends his target lock on that blank or just keeps it, because he could just spend a force here. Save it for next turn. So that's all 3 shields.
He's not had much luck with greens, has he?
No, not at all. And this is it sometimes. This is the way the game goes, unfortunately.
I think he's sort of fell with like Fen, just fell at range 2. Talbane, both his shots were at range 3. But when he got shot, it was like range 2, so he wasn't doing any of his things. I think that's probably one of the reasons why you don't see a lot of Talbane.
Yeah, I mean, Talonbane's 60 points as well, so, there seems like, he died with Predator, Afterburners, Contraband Cybernetics. There's a lot of points invested in that ship there. And obviously in this particular matchup, he's just not really delivered. Got caught out of position a couple of times. I think it was Lulo, actually, that did, the most sort of consistent damage, and obviously then Ray just finished him off. But that's it. Maybe you don't shoot with Talonbane that turn, so that Ray can't get the target lock.
Yeah. I guess though he obviously realised he was behind already.
Oh no, definitely, yeah. I think
trying to sort of get back in the game. I think I'd have probably left it myself.
So we've got one forward behind this gas cloud, and what the party bus can do next turn can do like the big hard 3 potentially, and so we'll avoid the gas cloud. But Ray here is probably like a 1 bank or something, and we'll just then have that front arc again. Or 2.
Hard 2.
No, 2.
He's going to clear everything, isn't he?
But yeah, he's possibly going to have to rotate it. I don't know if he's got arc.
He could boost, I guess.
But then again, he won't have arc, so I think do you just rotate here and just take the shot? You got the target lock, although you're not getting your front arc ability. You know, you're still rolling 4 red dice with a target lock and 1 force.
I mean, usually I wouldn't, but at this point, why not? It's just focused up. Maybe it looks closer. No, it's well out.
See, that's a strange action, I think. I mean, don't be wrong, he's not getting shot, so he can afford to wait. But didn't seem like a positive action. I think you'd either boost or you'd either rotate there.
Maybe he's just looking for the next shot, which will be range 1 in arc. He'll have full force, target lock, and a focus.
But you could always rotate it back, couldn't he?
Yeah, but you wouldn't have a focus. Maybe he's thinking the next shot could be a death shot.
But he'd have 2 force, though, wouldn't he? And I think you may have to go through the gas cloud next turn anyway. I don't know, or he'll be shooting through. Did you? Oh, so
he did a red stop.
Yeah,
See, the boost would have been good. He'd have got a range 1 shot. Because he did a 1 bank then.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. But the problem is, though, is the YV got a shot as well. That's close. Because I'm not going to move those tokens to check, but that, yeah.
Come right in. Oh, it is really close. I think it might be out, you know.
Now, so Ray here is going to roll 4 red dice out of hand, then add the blank, and it's got target lock and focus.
See?
Yep.
Reroll them too.
Yep.
As long as he gets some paint here, he's going to have 5 hits.
Well, and the crit as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So we're going to get one green dice in defense, which might lessen the pain a little bit.
I think he's forgotten there should be another crit because of Greedo.
I know.
He's remembered.
Yeah. Must be listening to the stream.
I know he's cheating now.
So, what's it? 1, 2, 3 hits, 2 crits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what do we have there? We have disabled power regulator and a weapons failure.
Now he's ion because he's already got 2.
Yeah, and he's also -1 red dice.
Yeah. I think it's very nice of him to carry on. See, I thought it was just out. It's out. It's so close.
Yanis has just not got the luck in this game.
No. I think it's good of him to play this out because I think usually you'd probably just have gone, do you know what, let's leave it.
Yeah, I mean, it is a league game, so, you know, MOV might matter. So, I mean, I was playing on in my game just to sort of see if I can get a few more points. I mean, I ended up losing it anyway, but I think, yeah, it's pretty not looking good now because, well, he's ioned, isn't he? So,
yeah,
we know exactly what move he's going to do.
I mean, if you're Ray, you just do a 1 straight as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if Ray's got a 1 straight, actually. I think she does. I think it's blue.
2 secs, I can tell you.
You know, if you do the 1 straight, you already know that you're not going to be an arc.
Yeah, blue one forward from
Yeah.
right.
No, and you're not in arc.
Not in arc. You're going to get 4 dice, adding a blank. Is your cat after like executive producer credits?
I've got a very needy cat.
So, what's Lulo going to do?
What's up, Link? Oh. That's the ion. Oh, that's a weapons failure, isn't it? It's just gone, nah, I don't feel like it.
Just waving out the back as Lulo flies off into the sunset. So
I'd be surprised if Bosk survives this, to be honest.
So we got target lock and 2 force available for this shot.
Link, get off.
3 hits at the moment, re-rolling 2 dice. 1 hit and...
Spend a force and it's a crit.
Not that it matters, but yeah, you can also use Greedo there. He's done it again.
Yeah.
But I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
We are dead. Shall we jump into the players' table for a quick chat with them, and then we can always come back. So we'll just jump over Discord. Good.
So far, which I would roll for, but I am dead, so I don't need to worry about console fire.
Hey guys, me and Ben are back in the room. Just want to say that was absolutely brutal.
Yeah,
it really was.
It's like, you know, we saw Fen do Fen things where he boosted into range 1, looked fairly happy, and then just gets...
Didn't even need to boost, actually.
No, sorry, not in boost. Just he moved in, he got his range 1 shot in. Not only was he not able to get the kill, but then Ray just absolutely destroyed him. And then obviously ZZ.
The thing is, if Ray hadn't destroyed him, ZZ would have destroyed him as well, because there was at least a crit in there.
Yeah, yeah. And then Talonbane unfortunately got caught out at range 2 with a couple of shots, and then poor Bosk has just been bullied by Ray. But
yeah, Bosk had no chance.
It was as we were discussing, it was as soon as Fen went, it was like, well, that's basically the game, because I kind of needed him to keep Ray guessing. So as soon as he went down, it was like, oops. But
it was so unlucky that Bosk didn't get a shot before. Like the last 2 turns, it was like
I know,
the tiniest of pixel. I can't believe it missed. It was unlucky.
And then there was
we discussed it and said the crit that Janus got was the ion token. So he had 3 ion tokens.
Yeah.
He went, well, I'll just do 1 forward then.
Exactly, that's what we called in the well, Ben called it in the stream as well, and it was just like, because you had perfect knowledge, then you knew exactly what he was doing. You knew you wouldn't get shot because of it. So we quite liked that. Was it a 5 forward with Lulo? That turd just flying off into the sunset, going, yeah, Ray's got this. I'm fine.
Yeah, I
just at least find Lulu off the board. You know.
But you know, cheers for coming on, guys. You know, thanks for obviously our first league game of the season on the stream.
Yep.
Yeah, we had about 20 odd viewers. I hope they all enjoyed it. Anything you guys would like to add?
No, it's just a pleasure to play Janus again, as it's been a while since I played him. It's been a good game. It's 1-1 between us, the 2 of us now, because he beat me last time.
Get off the computer.
So,
Shame happened with Ben, but some he wins and some he really doesn't.
well, this is it. It's like when our first game obviously went to time, and then this game was over quite quickly, unfortunately. But no, it's just the way X-Wing goes sometimes.
Well, we both called it before the game. We reckoned if we would be very surprised if it went to time. We were both flying quite aggressive lists.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, that was it. We were discussing what Boss could do, like with the A-wings and stuff, and like, you know, being able to stop them spend their focus token in defense, massive. No, very interesting game.
I actually really liked your first engagement. I think you were a bit unlucky, to be honest.
I
It seems.
I considered arc dodging with
Fen.
rolling with Fen, but I was sort of under the assumption that I might have been in range 1 of Ray, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to then definitely push it to range 2, because, well, then again, it's 5v4 or 4v3, but I obviously misjudged that anyway, so I probably should have barrel rolled. But hindsight.
Cool. Yeah. So I just want to thank you both again for coming on the stream, and thanks to everybody who's been watching. We'll be back next Wednesday with a couple of more games, and hopefully both league games, but we'll see if we can get those organised a bit better and a bit sooner. Ben will be uploading these games onto YouTube, so if you've missed the game live, you can watch it back on Twitch for a couple of weeks, or you can watch it on YouTube. Equally, the players, if they want to watch it back, they can obviously see it from a sort of coaching point of view. And then finally, if you've enjoyed it, please follow the channel, subscribe to us on YouTube. Anything support is greatly appreciated. And final bit of spiel, I guess, is new podcast was out today, so go listen to that. Right, guys, thank you very much. With that, I think
cheers, guys.
I think we'll call the game there. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all next time.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.